अच्छा, go live. एक second. Go live कर रही हूँ. एक second. हाँ, it has started. So what were you saying? Let's revise this quickly and then we will go into a little more detail about the plant fibers. Okay? First.
Okay.
हाँ. So अभी जो आपने बोला, you're absolutely right, and Yukti, you also saw it last time. So we'll quickly do an overview of that. So we are doing fiber to fabric, and we said fibers come from plants and animals.
Animals.
Yes. And which are the fibers which come from plants?
Ma'am,
Jute and
wool.
wool doesn't come from plants. Yukti, you tell me.
Ma'am, cotton.
Cotton and jute comes from plants. Which one comes from animals?
Wool.
Wool
Fur.
and
Wool, fur and fleece.
silk. Silk also. Fur.
Fleece, ma'am.
Fleece also. Yes. So this all we know. Okay, Himanshu?
Yes, ma'am.
And all these are what? These are natural fibers. Then there are synthetic fibers. Right? Which are the synthetic fibers?
Leather.
No, leather comes from animals only.
Nylon.
Yes, tell me which are. Yes, very good. Nylon. Or?
Nylon, rayon. Nylon, rayon. Then polyester.
Okay.
Acrylic.
Acrylic. I have written nylon, rayon, polyester, and acrylic. From among these, one is a semi-synthetic fiber. What do you mean by semi-synthetic fiber?
Ma'am, half it is made from. We obtained some. Means half part we obtained from plants, and then we put it in machine. We do process, and then we make, and after that we make that cloth.
Yes. So which is that cloth?
Nylon.
No, rayon, I think. Okay.
Okay.
I think so. Is it rayon or? I think it's rayon. We'll
No,
check. We'll
no,
check.
I think so. It's nylon.
No, not nylon. That much I'm sure. So what is it? What happens, Himanshu? The fiber, the cloth, these are all what? These are all. So we use for semi-synthetic, we use plant fiber to start with. We use the plant fiber and then it is modified. Then we modify it using chemicals to make a new fiber. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Himanshu, understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So today I'll just show you a little more. When we talk about cotton as a plant fiber or jute as a plant fiber, then how is the fiber obtained? ऐसे तो plant पड़ा हुआ है वहाँ पे. But how do we get that thread? How do we get the fiber? And then how we convert it into yarn? And what are those processes called? So we'll try to understand all those and we'll note them down also. Okay? Okay, children, tell me quickly.
Okay, ma'am.
Because you all joined also very late and 40 minutes.
Let us begin with a riddle. When single, I am a look-alike of a candy floss. When in group, We are look-alike of a snow on a mountain. When grown up, I open up to cast my spell. I make a thread on a spool. Oh, I am so cool. Who am I?
Who am I? Tell. Who am I? Did you hear this?
Cotton.
Yes. Yes, Himanshu?
Cotton.
Yes, very good.
This is me, a cotton plant. Cotton comes from the green fields which, when ripe, looks as if the land is covered with snow. This looks like God's blessing in summer season. Snow-clad land in summers. Cotton is a natural fiber obtained from the cotton plant. Cotton plant grows in black soil and prefers warm weather for a good growth.
So, where does it grow? In black soil and in warm weather. You should remember this. Cotton plants grow in black soil and in warm weather. जहाँ पे गर्मी होती है वहीं पे cotton होता है.
The journey through my life begins with black seeds being sown in damp, black, well-prepared soil. The black seeds grow to become small plants. Buds grow into beautiful flowers. They give way to hard-shelled, lemon-sized fruit. On maturity, the fruit bursts open to reveal the hidden, soft, delicate and fluffy cotton balls.
Okay, so you know the journey. From the seed, the plant grows. From the plant, a fruit grows, which is hard. Then when the food ripens, the covering, it breaks open, and what comes out is the cotton ball. Now what we have is a cotton ball. Can we make it into a fiber, or is it still a plant? Let's see that. Okay?
These cotton balls have seeds which are covered by white cotton fibers.
Okay, so now ये जो cotton ball है, इसके अंदर क्या है? There are seeds in it. Those are the seeds which are sown, जिससे plant बनता है. तो seed in is fluffy cotton.
We have to remove it.
So we have, yeah.
And then we have to process and make it yarn. From yarn, it will be a cloth.
Yes, very nice. But first, what is the process that is used to remove the seed? Let's see that and let's write
The seeds, when sown, will begin the new cycle of life in cotton plant. Now, the next challenge is to get the cotton fiber from this cotton ball. Oh no! It is a long manual cum mechanized procedure by which the cotton is picked till cotton thread is spun on the wheels.
So first thing is you have to pick the cotton.
These balls are picked manually from the plant by hands.
See, in the tea gardens also you take something on the back and then you put on the leaf, put all the tea leaves there. Similarly, cotton balls are also collected by hand.
Does this remind you of tea leaves being picked from the tea gardens? That's right. Cotton balls are hand-picked and gathered in huge heaps.
So imagine what a tiring, hard-working process it is. You pick out each cotton ball and then you collect it in heaps. Heaps matlab in groups. Like this is a big heap. Mountains of cotton.
Cotton balls have seeds hidden inside them.
So now the seeds
If
have
the
to be
cotton
removed.
needs to be put to use further, the seeds inside them have to be removed. This process of separation of seeds from the cotton balls is called ginning.
So what is the process called?
Ginning.
So what is ginning? Let's write. Who will tell me? Himanshu, tell me what is ginning. So we are writing just the processes now. Processes. What is ginning?
Ma'am, ginning is to separate seeds from the cotton
balls.
From cotton balls.
It is a process.
This process is called ginning.
Ginning. It is a process to separate
seeds from cotton balls.
Seeds from cotton balls. Very nice. How can it be done? It can be done manually or by machines. हाथ से भी निकाल सकते हैं
Ma'am, by hand.
और machines. Manually मतलब hand से और machines. अब ये हमारा now we have cotton which is free of all the seeds. Now how is the fiber made from here? Let's see that.
Separation of seeds from cotton can be done using ginning machines. Traditionally, ginning of cotton balls is a small-scale industry.
तो हाथ से भी कर
Combined
सकते
machines
हो.
are used to separate the seeds from the cotton balls. The ginned cotton, ready to get processed further, is a step closer to getting woven into a fabric. Ginned cotton is put through spinning wheels to make rolls of cotton fiber.
So how do you get a cotton fiber from the cotton? By the process of? Yes, Yukti? How will we get cotton fiber? Through which process? Huh?
Ginned.
No, ginning se to we have separated the seeds. Ginning. After that, now we have cotton which does not have any seeds. So now what has to be done? It has to be made into a thread, a fiber. How is that done? That is done
By spinning.
Yes, Himanshu. That is done by spinning. See, this is a spinning wheel. You can do it manually or through a charkha. You remember Gandhiji's charkha? That was the spinning machine. So you
Yes,
put
ma'am.
cotton and then you run it through the spinning machine and the fiber comes out. So what is spinning? Yukti will tell me now. What is spinning?
Ma'am, with that cotton without seeds, we have to put in that machine and then we have to spin it. Then it will be a thread.
It will become a fiber. So
Fiber.
the process of getting a
The process of getting a fiber is called spinning.
fiber from what? From
Cotton.
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 Which cotton? Ginned cotton, which has been,
Ginned.
है ना? Which has been ginned. मतलब the seeds have been removed.
ma'am.
From ginned cotton
Yes.
is called spinning.
Spinning. Yeah.
Okay? Now let us see. Is there any other process required? What do you think it would be the process required after spinning? कौन बता सकता है? हिमांशु, युक्ति? चलो, let's see. This undergoes the process. Read this. Himanshu, read this.
Yes, ma'am. Ginned cotton fiber then undergoes the process of spinning, followed by weaving to make the cotton fabric.
Okay, so followed by weaving. So what happens after spinning? Tell me.
Ma'am, the cotton become a fabric.
How? वो तो फाइबर बना है. अभी कॉटन तो फाइबर बना है स्पिनिंग के बाद. उसके बाद there is another process which is called
Weaving.
yes, weaving. So what does weaving mean?
Ma'am, बुनना.
हाँ, वो तो knitting होता है. बुनना. Weaving कि हमारे vertical threads दो threads चाहिए होते हैं. बुनने में एक ही thread चाहिए होता है. वो हम wool को करते हैं. एक थ्रेड और दूसरा थ्रेड इसके अंदर से बाहर, अंदर बाहर से, जैसे चारपाई बनती है. रिमेम्बर युक्ति, आई टोल्ड यू.
What,
Yes?
ma'am? Your voice is breaking, ma'am.
What I'm saying is, what is this process? How do we get a fabric from which we actually
Ma'am, by spinning and
Weaving.
weaving.
So what does weaving do? What is weaving? The process
Ma'am,
of
we have to take a thread and we have to weave it.
process of Getting
Getting
fabric
fiber
from a fiber. Fabric from
Yes.
a fiber.
from a fiber.
तो फिर जब ये फैब्रिक बनता है, दिस इज लाइक अ पीस ऑफ क्लॉथ. इफ यू ऑब्जर्व योर पीस ऑफ क्लॉथ, वॉट एवर यू आर वेयरिंग, यू विल सी इट हैज 2 threads running, one vertical, one horizontal, to make this cloth. So we get this cloth, and then what happens after that to get our clothes? Weaving के बाद क्या करेंगे? फैब्रिक बन गया, then what do you do? Which is the process that you follow? Tell me.
Knitting.
हाँ?
Knitting.
नहीं, knitting कैसे?
Knitting.
कपड़ा आप ले जाते हो दर्जी के पास, ले जाते हो ना, कपड़ा खरीदते हो, दैट इज फैब्रिक. जो कपड़ा हम खरीद के लाते हैं वो फैब्रिक होता है. वो किससे बना होता है? फाइबर से. वीविंग होती है तब वो कपड़ा बनता है मशीन्स में, मिल्स में, फिर दुकानों पे आता है. वहां से हम कपड़ा खरीदते हैं, देन वी बाय द क्लॉथ. देन व्हाट हैपेंस? फिर ये हमारी शर्ट कैसे बनती है? बाय, क्या लिख रही हूं मैं यहाँ? Read it, both of you.
Stitching.
Yes. So then the process of converting, getting clothes from fabric. Clothes वो मिलते हैं ना हमको, शर्ट पैंट, फैब्रिक से कपड़ा खरीदते हैं, from fabric, is called stitching. Okay? Yes, Yukti, can you hear me or not? Yukti, can you hear me? Yukti, can you hear me or not? She's connecting, I think. Yukti, can you hear me?
Ma'am, your voice is breaking.
You leave the class and then join again. Leave it and join again. I think the problem is with you, because Himanshu, you can hear na properly?
Yes.
Okay, good. So gind cotton fiber undergoes process of spinning followed by weaving to make the cotton fabric. So let's see.
Thereafter, the fiber is woven
See,
into
ye
the
dekho.
looms to make cotton fabric.
See how the fabric is made. This is called a loom. What is it called? किसमें हम weave करते हैं? Loom. 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 So this is the process of weaving. What are we doing? Weaving.
Weaving.
One thread is like this, one is like this. दिख रहा है ना? So ये इधर से thread आ रहा है, ये ऊपर जा रहा है ऐसे, and फिर thread ऐसे आ रहा है to make a cloth. So this process is called, so it is done on a loom. Loom, loom. लिखो इसको. Can you hear me now, Yukti? Yukti, can you hear me now?
No, ma'am, still your voice is breaking.
I think there is a problem with your network connection. Himanshu can hear me. So you can actually see this video also. Did you see it last time?
No, ma'am.
Okay, so I'm just continuing. You can hear the video properly?
No, ma'am, still it is breaking.
Video is also breaking.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh. Chalo, at least see what I am writing and what is being written
Yes,
here.
ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Wow! Cotton comes from cotton plant.
That's correct. Now talking about fibers, you must have noticed is that brown and green mat outside the door.
Of course, the one that reads, "Welcome."
Precisely that, Cherry. That mat is made of another natural fiber called jute. Come, let's learn how jute gets produced.
So let's see the processes involved in making jute.
This is my cousin Jute, a little shy but worthy by nature. Jute might not look familiar in the form we see here. Jute bags, jute ropes, mats, etc. are all made of jute.
See, all these you can recognize, right, Himanshu? Jute bags,
Yes, ma'am.
ये सारा ropes, these are all made of jute. How are they made? Plant तो है, प्लांट से अब हमारे को फाइबर बनाना है, पहले फाइबर से फिर फैब्रिक बनाना है, फैब्रिक से हम बाकी मटेरियल बनाएंगे, बैग बनाएंगे, डोर मैट बनाएंगे, रोप्स बनाएंगे. इट इज अ वेरी स्ट्रॉन्ग फाइबर.
Jute, like cotton, is a plant product that is a natural fiber. Jute as a fiber is strong and can be woven into various stiff fabrics. Jute is a plant that yields a fiber used for sacking and cordage. How is jute fiber obtained from jute plant?
Now let's look at the process.
The jute fiber is obtained from the stem of the jute plant.
So from the stem of the jute plant we get this fiber. तो प्लांट तो ऐसे होगा, उसका कॉटन का क्या था, फ्रूट. जूट का क्या है, स्टेम. उसका स्टेम लेते हैं, उसकी जो तना होता है उसका, वो लेते हैं. स्टेम ऑफ द जूट प्लांट.
Alluvial soil is best suitable for jute plantations.
एंड विच सॉइल, उसमें कौन सा सॉइल चाहिए था इन कॉटन?
Alluvial soil.
No, in cotton which one did we need? Black soil.
Black soil.
Yes, and for jute we need alluvial soil.
Good monsoons are desirable for jute plantations.
So उसमें warm climate चाहिए था, इसमें क्या चाहिए? Monsoons, good rain. So alluvial soil and rain. उसमें था black soil and heat. Warmth. Very good.
When the jute plant bears flowers, it's time to harvest. Farmers gather the plant from the field. Stems are separated from rest of the plant.
So what do they do? Harvest. Flowers आ गए तो उनको निकाला, flowers अलग किए और stems को अलग कर दिया. Farmers separate the stems from the rest of the plant. Stems से क्यों
The
किसी को
separated
निकालना?
stems are kept immersed in water for a few days so as to loosen the bark.
So to loosen the bark, क्या करेंगे? bark होता है ना stems के ऊपर, जो ऊपर वाला हिस्सा होता है, hard structure, that is called the bark. मालूम है ना? You all know this? Do you know what bark is? What is bark? Covering of the stem. Okay, Himanshu, Yukti.
Yes, ma'am.
हाँ, so that is called bark. और किस चीज को हम bark कहते हैं? Same spelling, पर bark होता है. वो क्या होता है? Himanshu, what is that?
Ma'am, dogs crying.
Yes, dog sound. Very good. Okay. So what have we done? We have immersed the stems in the water. Water में डालने से क्या होगा? ऊपर की जो covering है वो थोड़ी loose हो जाएगी, गल जाएगी, है ना? To loosen the bark. Okay, let's watch again.
The jute fibers are loosened and extracted from the stems by hand.
तो अब हैंड से एक एक स्ट्रैंड निकाल रहे हैं, वो अलग हो गए, अब हाथ से उसको निकाल रहे हैं एक एक फाइबर.
The jute fibers are dried and are ready to be processed into finishing jute fibers.
ये देखो, अब इन्होंने एक एक स्ट्रैंड निकाला है, उसमें से एक एक तनी निकाली है और वो रख दी है हाथ से. इट इज डन बाय हैंड. loosened stems का jute fibers, loosened stems से jute fibers are taken out by hand. And then what happens?
The finished jute fibers are used to make sacks, bags, handicrafts. Jute is named as the golden.
इसको बोलते हैं, this process जो हम इसका निकालते हैं. I'll just write another process. It is called retting, I think, जहाँ तक मुझे याद है. We'll see another, the process of taking out jute fibers from loosened stems, okay, is called retting. We'll see another video. इसमें दिया नहीं है. Jute is called the golden fiber of it because it is
Fiber.
a golden shape.
It got its name because of its golden sheen. Bangladesh exports the largest quantity of jute to different countries. Since Bangladesh earns a lot of revenue from jute, jute is called the golden fiber of Bangladesh.
Okay, so you should remember.
My mom has a lot of these jute bags, Professor.
I'm sure, Cherry. Jute today is one of the most used natural fiber and is second only to cotton in production and variety of use.
Are dresses also made from jute, Professor?
Of course, Cherry, and I'm sure pretty ones for angels like you.
Thank you, Professor.
Well, talking about clothes, let's see if you can identify these outfits.
Let's challenge our brains.
Come
Is
on.
it possible to use jute as a food source? Yeah, jute leaves are used as a food source.
Okay, so can jute be used for something else? Can it be used for something else?
Food source.
Which part of jute plant?
Leaf.
Very good. Yukti, can't you hear anything? Okay.
They are called saluot or ividu in Asia, the Middle East and parts of Africa.
Saluot बोलते हैं उसको. Leaves को. Jute leaves are called saluot. लिख लो. Jute leaves. So that we know. This is some extra information जो book में शायद नहीं दी होगी. But we'll anyway write it down. Saluot. Write it down. Jute leaves are called saluot. Saluot. क्या spelling थी? I have forgotten. Do you remember? Do you remember the spelling of saluot?
S-E-L.
S-A-L-U-Y-O-T. Saluot. Shucks. These are edible. Edible का क्या मतलब होता है हिमांशु?
मैम जो हम खा सकते हैं.
Yes, so ये हम खा सकते हैं. तो जूट प्लांट की leaves को हम खा सकते हैं. Okay, let's see some more facts.
The Middle East and parts of Africa. They are taken in fresh, frozen or in dried form in curries, vegetable dishes and tea. They are used to add good flavor to the food. Jute leaves are rich nutritional source for beta-carotene, iron, calcium, vitamin C and vitamin E.
See how useful the plant is. Stem से हम जूट का कितने products बनाते हैं और leaves are a source of beta-carotene, iron, calcium, vitamin C and vitamin E. तो हम ये लिख लेते हैं. These are edible. They are a source of beta-carotene, vitamin C, iron, calcium भी बोला था ना? Anything else? Anything else?
मैम विटामिन ई.
Yes, and vitamin E. तो कितना यूजफुल है इसकी लीव्स. गुड.
What's fabric, Professor?
Oh yes, fabric is cloth which is produced by weaving or knitting the fibers together.
Okay.
Oh.
So which fibers do we knit? वो भी लिखना है. एक प्रोसेस हम भूल गए. Knitting जो आप बोल रहे थे. Number 5, number 6 हम बोलेंगे knitting. Knitting. Knitting में क्या होता है? Only one thread is used to make a fabric or a dress. Okay? इसमें वीविंग की ज़रूरत नहीं होती है. लेफ्ट राइट करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. निटिंग, दैट्स ऑल्सो अ प्रोसेस. मैं अभी एक और वीडियो दिखाऊंगी थोड़ा सा जिसमें बहुत क्लियरली एक्सप्लेन की हुई हैं ये प्रोसेस.
So it's a product made from fibers.
Bullseye, Cherry. You make me proud.
Thank you, Professor.
Now, getting back to these natural fibers, kids. Do you know? That jute plant has numerous uses. It is an environment-friendly plant. What I mean by this is that a jute plant consumes much larger amount of carbon dioxide gas than other plants.
Okay?
Carbon dioxide gas is very harmful for the environment if present in larger amounts.
So more
Thus,
carbon dioxide
jute
it
plant
absorbs.
helps in conservation of environment. You will be surprised to hear that 1 hectare of jute plants consume over 15 tons of carbon dioxide alone.
Wow.
That's several times higher intake than other plants. Well, that's not its only claim to fame. Jute industry today financially supports an estimated 5 million people in the poorest regions on earth. The reason behind its popularity is the fact that jute is fast growing and is a renewable and sustainable resource. Besides being a source of income, the jute plant is also a food source, with its leaves being a source of nutrition like iron, calcium, vitamin C and vitamin E.
Okay. So do you know the uses of jute? Himanshu, can you tell me?
Yes, ma'am.
What are the uses? I'll write them down as you tell me.
We made clothes from jute.
Okay, uses of jute. Okay, we make clothes, or and other
And
products and
edible things.
other products also like bags, etc. Right? Second,
Yes.
it is edible.
Edible.
It is edible and a source of
It is provided
and
as,
very
the
nutritious. Very nutritious.
Yes, ma'am.
What else?
And ma'am.
It consumes or takes in
Oh, carbon dioxide.
a lot of carbon dioxide and is environmentally environment friendly. है ना? Environment friendly.
Yes, ma'am.
What else? Was there anything else?
No, ma'am.
Yes, there was. The jute industry provides what? Provides money for millions of people. Millions of poor people. Okay? Fine? Understood?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
okay.
ma'am.
Okay, now let's go to the next one. अभी अगर क्लास खत्म हो जाएगी तो फिर बस इतना करके नेक्स्ट टाइम हम थोड़ा सा मैं रिवाइज करके क्वेश्चन आंसर्स कराऊंगी. Only question answers on this.
Professor, have you ever tasted these jute leaves?
Well, I would have to say a no to that. They are more popular in the Middle East and parts of Africa, Cherry.
Okay, but they do grow in India as well, right?
Yes, they do, Cherry.
Just confirming, Professor.
Well, in that case, don't you also want to reconfirm what we have learned today with this quick recap?
Right on!
In this module, we have learnt the following. Fibers obtained from natural sources like plants and animals are called natural fibers. Cotton fiber is obtained from cotton balls of cotton plant. Cotton plants need black soil and warm climate for cultivation. The jute fiber is obtained from the stem of the jute plant.
Oh, I almost forgot, Professor. Mom invited you over for some apple pie that she made with the fresh apples we got from Shimla.
That's a mouth-watering invitation. Now that you have mentioned it, I think we should say our goodbyes and head for our sugary treat. What say?
Whatever you say, Professor.
Okay then, kids. It's that time again when we part ways only to meet again, same time.
Okay, so understood? Now I want to show you quickly one more thing. अभी है 1-1.5 मिनट है उसमें से बताती हूँ मैं.
These yarns at some tailor's shop or even at your home are arranged together to make fabrics. Now, next question arises, where do we get fiber, wool and silk fibers? The fibers which are synthesized in the industry from simple
This
cotton
we
plants,
already know.
and these fruits are called cotton balls.
So
This
we already
process of separating cotton seeds from cotton fiber is called ginning.
know. Ginning.
Ginning was traditionally done by
Ginning
hand.
बोलते हैं.
Nowadays, jute plant needs a plain alluvial
See this?
soil and stand.
So this is called retting. Retting हमने पढ़ा था. Retting क्या होता है? When you immerse the stem inside the water, so that the bark becomes soft. उसके बाद fibers are separated. उस separation को हमने देखा था कि वो करता है, उसको बोलते हैं stripping. I think we did not write that. मैं इधर लिख देती हूँ. Stripping. The process of, that is also a process, stripping. The process of separating jute fibers from the retted jute stems जो रेट किए हुए हैं. रेटिंग क्या था? उसके अंदर डाला हुआ था, पानी के अंदर, ताकि वो रॉट हो जाए, सॉफ्ट हो जाए. ओके मानशु? I don't know what I told them. Whether to join again or not, I can tell them here. Okay, Himanshu, so this much we have understood, right? Now there is another small thing which I wanted to tell you regarding so that we can do just question and answers next time. Okay, just a second.
Balls. Colonies of
This we
harvested
have
plants
done.
are
Jute we have done.
the larva then
Now,
covers its body
see,
with
now this is
straw.
what I want to.
The
wanted
stems
to-
of harvested plants. This process is known as rotting stem. The process is known as stripping. This is how jute fibers are extracted. Jute fibers are extensively used to make shopping bags and gunny bags. Now let's study about
Now
animal
we are
fibers.
going to animal fibers. Okay, should we do it now or do you want it to be done next time? I thought we'll quickly finish this. What do you want to do, Himanshu? Should we finish? Huh?
As your will.
I can actually complete it, but now Yukti also hasn't joined. So we'll start from this next time, 8. ऐसे ही आपको join करा दिया. Okay? So we'll do animal fibers next time and then we'll do questions and answers. If you are there, I don't know whether you will be there on Friday at 5 p.m. Okay? The science class will be on Friday at 5 p.m.